I'm going to show you how to make a green season. This is Jamaican green season, but it's versatile. You can use it and whatever you want to use it with. We have onion here, bit of lemon, scotch bonnet, bell pepper. We have ginger. We have a bit of rosemary, coriander, and celery. We have garlic here in this. We're going to combine that and make a lovely green season. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. All right, the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to start work on these, cutting up the herbs a bit smaller. Okay, I'm going to mix this a little bit. We have two scotch bonnet and we're using so this here I'm making is Jamaican green season. We have some ginger going into that. Make sure you cut. When you cut them up, so we have ginger going in. Once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live and feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Linden. Alright. With this green season I'm making, you can use it on any meat. It's versatile. Any dish you choose to use it on, go for it. Alright. There's the rules of thumbs. I put the ginger there in the bottom. You need to put something soft with it, such as onion, because the reason help blending process. Okay. All right. We have red pepper. You can use green. Feel free to use green. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We're gonna go in with some coriander. Quite a bit of coriander. I was gonna cut these up, but I already have some I need to use here. We're gonna go in with all of that. I'm gonna load this. It's very important. We're gonna add a little bit of salt to it. And I'm gonna use sea salt. So add a little bit of sodium. I'm using sea salt in this. Very important. You can use the whole pimento or nutmeg. This is nutmeg ground. Bit of nutmeg in that. And then we have pimento. About this pimento. Gonna use about half of a lemon in this. Thank you very much. All right. Normally, I save this back because this is going to be my tea. It's about 7 o'clock here now in England, or that's 7:52. That's going to be my tea. So I'm not going to do it. All right. We have some parsley here. About a handful of parsley in that. Cracked peppercorn in that, about this peppercorn in. Thank you very much. Thank you all for your comments. Then we're going to put some more onion on that in here. We have garlic. We're going with about a handful of garlic in that. So we're going to try fit these onions in. My aim is to put everything in rather than try to start the blender twice. Once I finish this green season, I'm going to show you how to use it also. Not going to cook, but I'm going to show you how to marinate your meat. I have some oxtail and some beef stew. So I'm going to marinate the beef stew. I'm gonna do what you call a pot roast. Normally I like to put a bit of vinegar, also some form of acid in it. I'm gonna go in with some water, and the water is to help the blending process. We have a problem. I have to take some of these out a bit. Seems like I put too much in it, so it's not a big issue. What I'm gonna do now, the rest, we're gonna add the rest in that. Add a little bit of oil also. Bit of oil. If you have olive oil, go for it. Just use whatever you have. Bit more water. When finished with this, I always try to plug this out because this thing have 6 blades, and trust me, if it catches you, you'll be crying for your mama. All right, I'm gonna pour this out. So after pouring that out, I'm gonna take this up. And I'm gonna show you something else. I'm gonna leave some in this. We're gonna switch this around. Now, if you want your green season to stay long, this is what you have to do. This is for those who want to learn. If you don't want to, I understand. A lot of people put this in the fridge. But if you put it in the fridge and don't cook it out a bit, those acid in it, they will react, even if you're in the fridge, because the acid combine together. So Once you cook it out a bit, you're good to go. If you're gonna use it fresh, that's fine. If you're gonna use it fresh, no problem. So for your green season, this is what it looked like. All right, we're gonna put some in a pot. Thank you very much. Thank you. What do you mean, what happened? Or are you just joking? What happened? I'm making green season. All right, for this, we're gonna cook this off a bit. So if you want your green season to, stay long, cook out all the acid out of that. All right, we're gonna move to a different stage now. I have 2 meat kind here I need to work on. We have the oxtail, we have the beef here. All right, these here, they're for home purpose. In here, I have my world-class Olympic season, which I made up. I need a little bit of top up, but hopefully, what I need to do, that will be fine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna top up my season a little bit because I'm using beef. I'm gonna put some beef stock in this. And I'm gonna show you how to marinate your meat. And we're gonna marinate this and we're gonna put it back in the fridge. We're not gonna cook it straight away. Remember guys, if you do find any value in this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Linden. Alright, we're just gonna make this simple. Alright, this is a trick. This is something I learned from my mom. With this beef here, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna core it. Because this is going to be my pot roast beef, but I'm not going to cook it today. We're going to marinate him. So I'm making some holes in it. In the chef term, they call it coring. And this is for let the season go straight down in this. It's a little bit different from some people just, when I'm working at like a carvery here in the UK, what they want is you just salt and pepper on the outside, but then the sauce or the gravy do the other work. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over this, and in these little holes, I'm putting season in them. Make sure they season in and out. So all these little holes, you're gonna fill them. This might need a little bit more salt. The salt I'm using sea salt. Now the next thing you can do, you can put some garlic in the holes, but there's garlic in that. All right. We're gonna get a ladle, and I'm gonna show you how to execute this lovely green seasoning. Thank you very much. With your green seasoning now, we're gonna go over like this, and you're gonna marinate your meat with your green seasoning. Remember, this have everything in it already. After doing that, this is what it looked like. So that's your beef. You don't have to put any browning on it and stuff like that. That's personal preference. We're gonna set this aside. Next up, we have oxtail. Sometimes I don't trim my oxtail up too much because there's two ways you can do it. You want to get the fat off, the fatty flavor. Marinate it now. All right, we're gonna marinate this, and you can. This is something I learned when I used to work in the hotel. Just put it on a thin sheet, let it burn off in the oven. You put that in the oven, all the fat burn off. Now for this, we're gonna put a little bit of gravy browning on this. All right, just gonna wash my hand off. All right, so I have my gravy browning. Hope I find where my wife put it, because I normally put them in one place. If I can't find it, she's in trouble. All right, because this is oxtail, I'm gonna put some of my jerk season over this. This is what I normally do. Make my jerk season, and like this, cook it down, take all the acid out of it. And then when it's cool, you put it in a jar, or you can put it in hot. What it do, it help pasteurize this, even though you pasteurize it, but it's much better. When you put the lid on, the lid is gonna stuck. Even when you try to open it, it's gonna be hard. Still looking for my browning because I know I have a large. Okay, here it is. Here it's go. If you want, just dip a little bit of olive oil, not much. It doesn't need it anyway, because of the fat on it. You don't have to put any on it, but I'm gonna put a little bit of browning over this. And after that, our green season. That's how the green season come into play now. All right, what I'm gonna do now, the rest that leave in this, just put it in here. So now you can't say you don't learn anything. When you make your green season like this, the reason why mine lasts long, get rid of all those acid out of it. So what I'm gonna do next, we're gonna cover this. There's two things we can do, and I will determine in a minute right now, what I'm gonna do, I have some special bags, and these work well. What we're gonna do, this save time. These are fridge and freezer bags. So this saves time to put this big old thing in the fridge. We're gonna put our marinated meat in this. Yeah, the boat beef. All right, we're gonna put them in here. You can leave this for probably about 4 hours. You know, if you want to leave it overnight, but probably, I think later, I'm gonna work on this later. So later I'll show this one who is boss. All right. So that's in. We're gonna time and have him ready for the fridge. What I'm gonna do now, just gonna write on it oxtail. All right. Next we have this one. All right, this almost finished. And you seen it break down and look a little bit darker. And that's what I want. Look at that. You put this even on bread and put the bread in the oven. You're nice. Tastes good. All right, just wash my hands off. And we're gonna time up. Then we're gonna put right on it marinated beef. So this now, these is gonna go straight in the fridge, and later I will be working on these later. So this now, this is finished. And the smell of this, I have to open the windows. Smell of this, it's gonna wake up everybody. And there you have it, guys. Delicious, tasty, and perfection. Green season here. Trust me, anything you put this on, in your rice and peas, your fish, your lobster, your prawn, you know, lamb, this thing is versatile. And a rule of thumb, just make up your dry seasoning this. You know, I have a big one like this, which I just grind out seasoning and just keep them into a bottle. So if you do find any value in this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Linden. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for your patience. You know, thanks for supporting the channel also. I'm gonna give you just a close-up shot of this. Show you what it looked like when it's finished. Even though the steam coming up a little bit. All right. So this is what the green season look like. I'll just hold it over this, that you've seen it. So let that cook down. Let it cool. So this is already cooked. And let it cool down. Thank you, Thames. Once it's cooled down, put it in your fridge. Or you can put it underneath your counter in a sealed glass bottle. And once you open it, if it's underneath your counter, put it back in the fridge. And this will last you for some times in the fridge without fermenting on you. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.